Is anyone like me and you just love talking about your favorite things? I feel like I could have picked like 47 things for this video. Welcome back everyone. Today's video I'm going to be going through my top 5 hauls of 2024, sharing with you some of my favorite products that I have picked up this year. I wanted to share some products that I have picked up and also just some favorites in general, so there's going to be a few more than 5 items in this video. But I wanted to give a breakdown of some of my favorite products. I have some items from around the home, I have some like accessories, some makeup and beauty products, a book that I want to mention, different things like that. But I wanted to post it today, Tuesday, October 8th, because the Amazon Prime Day Big Deals is starting. So I wanted to go through some of my favorites. These are all products that you can get on Amazon. A lot of these I have purchased on Amazon myself, but if you're not familiar with the Amazon Prime Big Day Deals, it's kind of like their Prime Day, which happens in the summer, but they have it before like the Black Friday and holiday craziness. But this is included in your Prime membership. So if you're a Prime member, you'll be able to get discounted items for the next 2 days. Some are going to be discounted both days. Some are one-day deals. I think there's going to be like some flash deals as well. I am an Amazon affiliate, so these are all affiliate links that will be in my description box. I do also have a storefront on Amazon, so if you are looking for inspiration for any products that you want to buy, I have a recent buys tab on there, so you can always see what I've been picking up for myself. And then I have different categories like books that I've read, fashion favorites, travel favorites. I travel a lot, of course, makeup and beauty, around the home, etc. So if you are looking to pick up any pieces, especially if you're thinking about holiday shopping or anything for around the home, anything like fall wise, I know for me, I've been getting into like the organization spirit and that sort of thing. So this is definitely a time where I have my eye on a few different things. Again, like I said, I also do travel quite a bit. As I post this video, I'm actually on a flight to Greece. So I am definitely looking at things like some new luggage and different things like that that are going to be discounted on these days. So it's a good time to take advantage of those. And again, if you need any inspiration, you can always head to my storefront. I'll have a lot of content going up around the sale as well if you're looking for anything. But I thought this would be a good time to do a little wrap up of my favorite things. And like I said, I'm going to be going through my top 5 hauls first, and I have it kind of broken down into some categories: everyday essentials, budget friendly finds, splurge worthy items, ultimate game changers, and some travel essentials. And then I have a few other favorites that I want to mention as well. Some of these will be discounted on the Amazon Prime Day deals. Some I just want to mention as my favorite. Let's get started. I wanted to jump into the everyday essential category. For me, an everyday essential is definitely SPF. I think SPF is very important. I do live in the desert, so the sun is always here. It's October and it's 105 degrees today. So there's that. I do think SPF is very important for protecting your skin and keeping you look young, the best secret to anti-aging. And my favorite sunscreen, you can also get this on Amazon. This is from IT Cosmetics. It is the Hello Sunshine sunscreen. I am super happy that I just got another one of these at the Creators and Friends Palm Springs event, because mine that I picked up, no, I got one in PR and I went through that. Then I picked up another one that I purchased on Amazon. I've gone through that, and now I have another bottle, which I'm super excited about. I will be taking this on my Greece trip with me, and I think this is a really beautiful sunscreen. It doesn't have a tint or anything. It says invisible sunscreen, a hydrating serum sunscreen. So when you apply it, it does, this is a brand new tube, so I can show you here, but when you apply it, you can tell that it's more of a liquidy serum consistency, and it just gives you like a nice glow. It's nothing that's too much. I do have dry skin, but when you put it on, not even glow, hydrating. I mean, it just makes your skin look more hydrated, like you drank a bunch of water or something along those lines. Maybe you just, splash water on your face, put yourself in an ice bucket. I don't know what it is that you're doing, but that's kind of what it looks like. And I just think that it's really pretty. It is the sunscreen that I have on today. Sunscreen I wore the entire time when I was in Palm Springs, where it was 110 degrees and I felt like the sun was trying to kill me. And I did not get a sunburn at all. Not my face, not my shoulders, not anything. And this was the sunscreen that I was using. So this has been a big favorite of mine for several months now, all throughout the summer. So would highly recommend this one. And another everyday essential for me, I actually took this when we went to Palm Springs with Creators and Friends. It's a retreat for content creators. And I actually run the company myself with my partner, Simbri. And we always like to do a little game there. This time around, we did the Favorites Thing game, which is so fun. If you're looking, like if you're hosting like a game night, a party night, a retreat, I don't know, a slumber party, whatever it is that you're doing. Again, I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm just throwing ideas out there for you. But this was a great icebreaker game and so fun. So the favorite things game is everyone brought their favorite product times 4. You would say what it was, you put it on the table, everyone would go, and then one by one, people got to go up and grab one gift. And then one by one, you got up and got a second gift. And then one by one until everyone got 4 things. And I just thought that was super fun. It was a way to see everyone's kind of personalities, their favorite things. And we had a really wide range of products. For me, I brought my scrunchies because I love these scrunchies from Kitsch. I have a new haul. It should already be up or it will be coming next, but I actually show these because I just bought these on Amazon because I bought 4 of the regular Kitsch scrunchies. I have like a gold one and a black one that I wear most of the time. I've had like a gray and a pink one. They all come in a set of 2, and I wear these every single day and every single night. It is not shocking to see me with these scrunchies on. Listen, I was walking through a Las Vegas casino a couple weeks ago, and all of a sudden, I'm with a friend, and all of a sudden I hear, Samantha March, and I'm like, what? And I'm like looking around like I don't know who it is that's coming up to me, and a girl runs up to me, and she goes, I had the scrunchie in my hair, and she goes, I love those scrunchies. I just wanted to tell you I bought these scrunchies because of you, and I sleep in them every single night, and I love them, and I love you. I'm so sorry. My friends are waiting for me. I have to go, and ran away. And I was like, I just got scrunchie bombed. Like, that was the most epic thing I think that has ever happened. My friend was staring at me like, what? I was like, no, really? We love these scrunchies, okay? I know that so many of you have gotten these scrunchies because of me, but I love the Kitsch scrunchies in general, of course. These ones though, I just purchased these, and these are part of the Disney Princess collection. And the reason that I wanted to get these is because all along the scrunchie, this particular one has little crowns, and I just thought that was so cute. I have a crown tattoo right here for my dog Aries. She actually passed away 1 year ago, but I called her Queen because she was my queen. So I got a crown when she passed. So when I saw the scrunchies with the crowns on them, I was like, I absolutely have to have this. And I thought it was really fitting that the other scrunchie is kind of like similar to her coat color. She was a Vishla. And when I saw this, I was like, I just absolutely have to have these. So I ordered the 4 scrunchies, or like the 4 packs. The 2 packs of 4, the 4 packs of 2. You got it, girl, you got this. I ordered those for the favorite things party, and then I ordered these for myself, and I love them. But I wear these every night because they are the like the silk scrunchies, so they'll protect your hair while you're sleeping from getting tangled in your pillowcases. Also the silk pillowcases, Kitsch has those as well. Actually, Hot Mess Tom brought those to the favorite things event, which I thought was really funny. So these are great for protecting your hair, but also like, I can't do my hair, right? Like, look at my hair. Like, and I tried to do it today. Like, I just am not good at doing my hair. So literally what I do all of the time is I just take my hair and I just throw it up like this, and I'm like, boom, there we go. Like, this is how I sleep. This is how I look. Like, that is what my hair is like the majority of the time. Or you see it on me. Like, I always have my big scrunchie on me, and I love them. So highly, highly recommend those for your everyday essentials. Next, I want to go into some budget-friendly finds. Now, one I have is a lip liner. Like I mentioned, I am heading off to Greece. I'm super excited. I am hosting a group trip with some of the Sam Squad community. Hi. So I will be meeting 19 of you in Greece, which is really exciting, but I do have some of my stuff already packed, and I did pack this lip liner. So this is from Peripera, but I think this lip liner is like $7, I want to say, on Amazon, maybe even cheaper, maybe it's like $5. And I actually bought this off of the Sam Squad recommendations. When I hosted a retreat in Las Vegas, we did what's in our travel makeup bags, and so many of the women on that trip were talking about Peripera, how much they love their lip liners. They're like, I think it was like their velvet lips. I've seen Risa loves makeup, who's one of my friends. I was just out to dinner with her last night. She was saying how much she loves the Peripera lip liners. So I bought the one in Rosy Nude, and it is beautiful, and it is so long wearing. So it is a twist up lip liner, so you don't have to sharpen it, which is great for me because I forgot my sharpener in Palm Springs, which was quite horrifying for someone who's always sharpening her lip liners and her eyeliners. But you can twist this one up. It's a beautiful rosy nude color, of course. It's nice and creamy, but not too creamy, and it just doesn't move. I always say that my Charlotte Tilbury lip liners are super long wearing. Natasha Denona, which is what I'm wearing today in Ilona, super long wearing, but the Peripera, so long wearing, and for such an affordable option, that is one that I definitely recommend that you pick up if you're looking for a good lip liner. Another option for a good budget-friendly find, listen, if you struggle cleaning your makeup brushes, cleaning your makeup sponges, check out this product. So I bought this off recommendation from my girlfriend Makeup Molly, and she's like the sponge queen, and this is so fun. It's just like a little makeup sponge bath. How cute is this? This was like $3 or something like that. It's just like a little silicone bath, but it's just, honestly, it just makes like cleaning your sponges fun. You can definitely clean your brushes in here, but for me, I like cleaning my sponges because I find not a lot of some of my other products like this, I feel like beat up my sponges. Like it kind of leaves marks in them, or it can rip them or tear them. This is the only thing that I have found so far that doesn't do that with my sponges. So, and I like it because it's just like, you can just like fold it in if you want like a little bit of extra space, or you want to like tuck it behind something. But then when you're ready to wash your sponges, boom, pull it out. It's a little bath, put some water in it. I like this Sigma Beauty brush shampoo. They have a regular one, they have a foam one. I think that's really nice. Honestly, if you wanted to like clean your brushes, you could just leave it like this, put the water in it, put the brush down, clean your brushes like this, or you could also pop it open. So for the sponges, I like to kind of dip it in there and then run it on the bottom, and I feel like it makes them really clean. But this is just like a cute, fun way to clean sponges and brushes, and it's super affordable. Like there's no excuse. I've been keeping myself pretty accountable cleaning my brushes, because when I travel, I come home, I take everything out of my travel bag, I clean them, and while they're like drying and all of that stuff, I put a new set in my travel makeup bag, and then that's kind of like the rotation that I've been on. And this is just like a cute way to clean everything. Next up, we have a Splurge Worthy item, and I'm not gonna lie to you, the one that I picked out for this video is something that I bought in 23? I don't remember. Honestly, when I was filming this video, I was gonna say my top 5 hauls of 2023, and I was like, you're wrong, it's 2024. But I love this product. Literally today on Instagram, I had someone message me and say, hey, do you have the link for your walking pad? And I was like, I sure do. And then I posted it, and when I went to send her the link, I noticed that it was on sale. So I posted on my stories. I was like, hey, my walking pad's on sale. 12 of them sold in like 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, okay. So everyone's looking for a walking pad. Love that. So this is something, I know walking pads are going to be discounted for the Prime Big Days deals, and I will link a handful. Like I'll just link some different options that I see. I'll have mine linked on there. And that's the link that I'll put in my description box. If you want the exact one that I have, that will be in my description box. But then also what I link under the Prime Big Days deal, big deals day, I'll have that in the storefront. I'll have multiple options because, you know, something might work better for you, or a different price point might work better for you, or a color might work better for you, you know, something along those lines. But my walking pad was such a game changer for me. I have started talking a little bit more on Instagram, and also my second YouTube channel. I have a second channel that I've started posting some shorts on again. I will be doing long form over there also. But I've started posting more about my journey with PCOS and how I was able to get my symptoms under control, how I was able to lose the 30 pounds that I had gained, and just how I, you know, made some lifestyle changes to be able to be a healthier version of myself than before my diagnosis. And one of the things for me was switching from, you know, heavy lifting and high cardio workouts to low impact, and especially incorporating walking. So I walk 6 to 9 miles every single day. I love my walks. I love getting out first thing in the morning. I love being able to walk after lunch and at night when the sun is going down. But the walking pad made a big difference for me because living in Las Vegas in the afternoon, it's so hot. One thing that I like to do is I like to walk after I eat. So that's why I walk in the morning. That's why I walk at night after dinner. But then after lunch, it's typically too hot for me to walk outside. It's just simply not safe. What I'll do after lunch, I have a standing desk. So I can either lower it and use my chair to sit, or I can raise it and then I have the walking pad underneath. So I just raise it up. I put my laptop there. I usually edit a video and then I get my steps in. And I usually like to walk on it for an hour, and it just helps me get my steps in. It helps me hit my step count goal every single day. It's made such a huge difference for me. I'm always recommending my walking pad, and it's probably one of the top items that I have in my DMs and people in the comment section asking me for the links on my walking pad. I'm always happy to send. If there's ever anything that you see that you want a link for, please message me. I do get a lot of messages, and I also get, I think recently with talking about PCOS, I've been getting in so many messages about it, and I really try to be thoughtful in my responses. So sometimes it takes me a while because to get through all of my messages, and I feel really bad when I can't get to them right away, because people come to me with really serious topics and it just like hurts my soul if I can't get to them right away. But because I try to write longer or more personalized messages, or sometimes like I don't know something and I like try to look it up and I'm like, you know, I'm not sure, but this is what I found on this. Like, I really try to be as helpful as I can. It's why I offer like one-on-one sessions with me of like, if people really have questions about whatever it may be. I mean, women especially come to me for a lot of different things: PCOS, divorce, moving, starting over, starting YouTube, writing books. Like, I get asked questions like all day long, and I would love to be able to answer them and like do a really good job answering them. That's why I offer the one-on-ones, and that way I like can take Zoom calls and I talk to people on WhatsApp and I meet in person, and I try to be able to be more readily available that way, because sometimes with my DMs like things just like get lost. But anyways, all that to say, if there's ever a product that you're wondering about, you know, shoot me a DM. If I don't answer, like DM me again. Like, never feel bad messaging me multiple times, because it keeps moving them up on my inbox, and I like sometimes I can see them a little bit quicker. So I just want to say that. But yeah, the walking pad, highly recommend. Huge game changer for me, and it really helped, I feel like, get me into my walking routine again. But we have the ultimate game changer, and for this one I decided to go with a book, and this is Rich AF, and this is by Vivian Tu. You can see that I'm actually still reading it. I'm about halfway through this one. This is such a good book if you are curious about finance, you're interested in finance, you're struggling with finance. Vivian Tu is someone that I found on TikTok. She's called Your Rich BFF on social media, and she calls herself your favorite Wall Street girly. She used to work on Wall Street, and now she writes books. She works in social media full-time, and she has such a wealth of information about so many different topics on finance. And I would watch her videos and I would catch myself writing notes like, okay, I need to look into this, or I need to understand that is, and I would find myself commenting on her videos like, can you explain what this is? Because one thing, it's so funny to me doing more trips this year and meeting so many of you on these trips, is that it never fails that I always have someone say, I'm probably so annoying because I comment so much. I'm gonna tell you a secret amongst content creators. We want you to comment. It's so funny to me when people say like, oh, it must be so annoying, I comment on all of your videos. I'm like, yes, that's what we hope for when we put out videos. Like, the worst feeling is when you put out a video and like no one's really commenting on it. You only get a couple of comments. You're like, okay, do people not like this? Did it not resonate with them? Is it not helpful? I don't know. Do people hate this? Like, you don't really know. Like, our job is based off of external validation, which is quite challenging sometimes. I actually had a dinner last night with a few other YouTubers, and we were talking about how it really messes with your self-confidence. It messes with your head, it messes with your self-esteem. But it really does. It's like you post something and you're like, how many likes, how many views, how many comments, how many shares, how many saves? That's what we base our job on essentially at the end of the day. So when people say like, oh, I get embarrassed because I don't want to leave too many comments, I'm like, that's what we're looking for. And especially places like TikTok, which I know YouTube isn't the most friendly towards TikTok, but one feature that you can do on TikTok is you can reply directly to a comment. So say I post a video and I talk about a high yield savings account, and someone comments on that video and says, I don't know what a high yield savings account is, where should I start? I can hit reply to comment, and then a new video will pop up. I can make a video explaining what a high yield savings account is and post it. So when I post that video, the little comment box will be up here. You can see the question right away. And then also on the old video, it'll link it. So when people look at the comments, that will be pinned to the top. So people can see, oh, there's essentially a part 2 to this video. I should go look at that. Or there was a part 1. What was the part 1? They can go, shoot, they can go back and look at it. That's a really handy feature, and that is something that content creators use a lot. I use it a lot myself. Vivian uses it a lot herself. So all that to say, we love comments. But this book, Again, I'm only halfway through, but I started doing a series on TikTok and also on YouTube Shorts. I'm posting them on my second channel, where one day I'm posting something that I learned in this book. And I think I have 10 videos posted so far. And it's just like little tidbits that I'm like, oh, I think that would be interesting for people to know. Just a little bite from the book that I'm like, I think that would be interesting for people to know. And this has been so helpful, the budgeting section and just the mindset. So it says the winning money mindset that will change your life. I am someone who, I've said it before on my channel, I've done many finance videos. I just did a video recently on 8 beauty habits I changed, and a lot of that was focused on finance. I'm not someone who comes from wealth. I'm not someone who comes from a lot of financial education background, and it's something that I've had to learn for myself. And it was something that I really didn't take control of until in my late 20s, my early 30s, and it's something that I wish I had done sooner. I just posted a video on one of the biggest financial mistakes that I made in my 20s, which was prioritizing savings and investment over prioritizing paying off my debt. And I wish I would have flipped those, but I just didn't know. And I thought I was doing the right thing, but you know, in the long run, essentially I wasn't. But that is something that she touches on here, is this is the best order to do things. Pay off your, get an emergency fund, pay off your high interest debt especially, and then go into savings and investing. And she also goes really into the mindset and the mindset that especially wealthy people have and how to get into that mindset. And as someone who's always had a scarcity mindset, has always had, you know, kind of a bad relationship with money, a fearful relationship with money, this book has really started to turn the way that I look at things. There was a section in there on budgeting, and it was like, but Vivian, like, why would rich people budget? And she's like, rich people love budgeting. It's fun for them. They don't look at it as a chore. They look at it as fun, because how do I make more money now? How do I use this to make more money? How do I make my money work for itself? Like, that's how wealthy people look at budgeting. They don't look at it as a chore. And it flipped something in my brain, because I was like, I've always looked at budgeting as like, oh, I have to do a budget. But I'm like, change that mindset. Look at your budget as, okay, this is how you're gonna make more money. This is how you're gonna save more money. This is how you're gonna make better financial decisions. Look at it differently. I've never thought of it that way. And I've never heard anyone say it that way. I read that sentence, I read it again. I filmed the video saying like, wow, look at this. I read the sentence again, and I was like, think of that sentence every day. Think of that sentence every day. And there's multiple sections in this book where I think that exact same thing. So this is something that I highly recommend. You know, Vivian speaks to all people, but she is female and she is a minority, and she can really speak to that as well, which I think is very powerful and can reach a lot of people. And I know for me, I've taken a lot out of this book, and I just highly recommend it. Definitely a game changer. Next up, we have travel essentials. So I wanted to include this because I've definitely done a lot of traveling this year. I have been just having the year of my life, quite honestly. I've gone to Ireland, I've gone to Iceland, Barbados, Italy, I'm going to Greece. I've done some really fun US trips. I've gone to New Orleans, Palm Springs. I recently went to Portland, Maine, Austin, Texas. I live in Las Vegas, so it's fun here. I've gone to Nashville. I've been to LA mostly for work, but it has been quite a year for me, and it has been so exciting. I'm really excited to do some more traveling in 2025. I just recently announced my next group trip. We are going to BALI in August of next year. I am so thrilled. I do a survey and I ask people, where do you want to go? When do you want to go? What's your budget? They fill it out, and the most voted on destination was Bali, and I am so thrilled. So if you're interested, we have a group chat on Instagram. We recently just had our first live call for anyone that's interested in booking. You can join the Instagram group chat. You can leave your, you can go to Instagram. I have a pinned post over there that talks about Bali. I'm March Beauty Word, or you can let me know in the comments. Or there is also a booking form in my description box. It has the itinerary and all of the information. So if you want to come to Bali next year, that's going to be happening. But one thing that I think, I honestly almost put this under a game changer, but this is definitely a good travel essential, and this is an external charger. This thing is so helpful. I picked this up during Prime Day, I want to say, is when I bought it. This is so helpful. This just lasts for so long. I've had a couple other external chargers and they just seem to die so quickly. This, no, I know when I leave, and even if this is at like 30% or something like that, it's still going to charge my phone. And it's just, it's easy to recharge itself. And then it has, I have an Android, so I have a USB-C, and I know this also works with the new iPhone, but then it does also have like the old iPhone one in here as well, and this one charges my Kindle, so that's super nice. And it says it right on here. It'll light up to say like, this is what is left of the battery percentage, but it's a little bit thicker than some of my other chargers, I will say, but I don't care because it has so much battery use and I can still fit it into my clutch just fine. And that works, but I love just how handy this is. And it really is a game changer, but also definitely a travel essential. Another travel essential that I wanted to shout out is my luggage tags. So I have all of the luggage tags on my suitcases and like my carry-on bags that I use. So I will post a photo of these, but my mom got these for me and I just think they're so cute. They have a little airplane on them, and then there's a spot where you like open it up and you can put in your information, and they do buckle onto your suitcase, so they're nice and secure as well. And I just think they're cute, and because they have like this little like gold sparkly airplane on them, that's what I always look for at the baggage conveyor belt. You know how people, you know, tie like a ribbon on, or they have like something around it or something like that. Like I always look for the sparkly gold airplane, and that's how I know that it is my luggage. So those are two things that I would recommend, but I do have a whole travel essentials idea list on my Amazon storefront as well if you're looking for more. And then I just have a few other like favorites that I wanted to mention. Those were kind of like my main categories, but one, I just wrote not like random categories, but this one I wrote party starter. This is a really fun game, especially if you're a football fan like me. This game is called Last Leg. I'll post a picture of it because we actually do keep it at Ashley's, because that's where we typically, my girlfriend Ashley, that's where we typically watch all of the football games. But this is essentially like, I mean, it's a drinking game, but you can do whatever it is that you want with it. But everybody gets like 5 cards or whatever, and they have different things that can happen during the game. Like they show the cheerleaders, they show the owner, there's a blocked punt, there's a pick six, a touchdown dance, different things like that. And then whoever has it either takes a drink or you can give out drinks. Again, it's just a card game. You can do whatever you please. But maybe if you're going somewhere, like someone's hosting like a football party or something like that, it can be really fun to bring. Or you're just like having fun with your friends, hanging out. That could be definitely an option for you. So I love football. I actually have a TikTok account dedicated to football with 2 of my girlfriends. We're the 3 red flags on TikTok. And I'm gonna say our account is pretty popular. We're about to hit 10,000 followers over there. And we're all very excited about it. We didn't know what people would think about our account, but people seem to be loving it. So that is what we're doing over there. And I posted about the Last Leg game because it really is a fun one. And then around the home, okay, I just built this shoe rack the other night, and I helped build the shoe rack, okay? My friend Ashley's like wielding like a whole drill thing situation going on. I was like, dang girl. But this shoe rack is really nice and really legit, and it has multiple levels, and then it has this really nice like it's almost like a wooden tabletop that you put on it. I was like, this is the nicest shoe rack I've seen in my life. And I was like, what is the link to this? I'm gonna put it on my storefront because it's so nice. But if you're looking for a good shoe rack and one that's just like also cute, sturdy, and can hold a lot of things, highly recommend that. Like I put my laptop, like when I go over there, I usually put my carry-on bag, like my overnight bag, or a lot of times I work from my friend's house, so I'll like, it's like my laptop bag and things like that, and I can put it on that top shelf. Super nice. So I recommend that for around the home. And for some skincare that I wanted to recommend, these are some sheet masks. These have gone very viral, but these are the Bio Collagen Real Deep Mask. I think I got these during the was it the Prime Day? I feel like I got them more recently. I don't remember, but I have one left, and this is the, I swear, like I feel like I'm just keeping this just to show in these videos, but this went really viral because when you put it on, it's very like white, like a white jelly mask, and then you're supposed to sleep in it. Like most people are sleeping in it as the overnight mask, and then when you wake up, it's completely clear, and when you take it off, your skin is just like next level glowing. I will say I don't necessarily love to sleep in it, but after like 3, 4, 5 hours, it does dry down. So if you're not doing anything during the day, or if you're like, you work from home, or you just don't really care, I mean, you could keep it on. For me, I work from home and I live by myself, so I'm like, I don't really care. Like there's been a couple times where like I went and gotten the mail with it on, or like taken out the garbage with it on, and like have people looked at me like, yeah, sure, but like whatever, I don't care. But you don't have to sleep in it if you don't want to, or if it like makes you uncomfortable, you don't like having something on your face. But your skin really will be glowing after this. So I know that these have gone viral for a good reason. They're super nice, and I will continue to be repurchasing these, but that's a good option if you want some glowing skin. A fashion piece that I love so much, I wear them in pretty much all of my videos, but it is this Hain Chain. Hain Chain is like one of the most popular accessories right now, I would say. This is the one that I got. I can link my exact one, but honestly, there's so many. I'll try to link any that I see on a deal, but I think this was like $7 or $8. It was not very expensive, and I wear it all of the time. So it's kind of like you have a ring here, but then it's also like a bracelet, and I just think that it's so pretty. I love accessories. I only have 4 rings on today. Usually I'm wearing a lot more. I also just got my nails done, so cute. I usually stack my 3 bracelets as well, and then this kind of is like my 4th bracelet, but I just feel like it's such a vibe, and it's so pretty, and I see basically, I was gonna say everyone, that's an exaggeration. I see so many people wearing hand chains these days, but they're so cute. I also wanted to shout out my clear heels. I put these in a favorites video, but I wear these heels all of the time. They're just clear heels, and they are so comfortable. I was wearing them somewhere, and someone was like, oh, are your feet gonna be okay in those? And I was like, no, these are so comfortable. I walked the strip for 3 hours. I did a live chat with my girlfriend, Norma Jelly, who has a YouTube channel as well. I walked the strip with her for 3 hours on her birthday, wearing those heels, totally fine. Didn't bother me at all. I love my clear heels, and I also love that they go with anything. Like even, okay, I'm wearing kind of a ridiculous, I'm wearing a very, okay. I always say pink isn't my favorite color, it's gray, and then I swear the times that I say that, I'm wearing all pink. But like, this is my outfit that I'm wearing, pretty casual, right? Like I just went to a brunch earlier, clear heels. Like you can wear like a nice dress. Like last night I went out for a friend's birthday, I wore a pink dress. Clear heels. These heels, I love them. So again, I'll link my exact ones. There's gonna be a lot of different options. Any that I see for the Prime Day deals, I will link on the storefront, but those are great. And then also, I always feel like I'm shouting out my sunglasses, but I love these from Sojos Vision. I lost a pair, and I immediately bought these again because these are like my boss sunglasses. I always take these traveling. I feel like these are like an airport mood. These are just a vibe. They go with so many outfits, and it's just like, if I wanna enter into like my villain era, these are the sunglasses that I'm gonna wear. These are from Sojos Vision. And I do have a discount code with them that you can use on Amazon. It's a SAMANTHASJ. But those are so cute. And then recently at Creators and Friends Palm Springs, Sojos Vision sent along some Sunnies, and I got these. These are very trending right now. These are a very viral sunglass because I think they look similar to like a Balenciaga, or I'm trying to think of what brand it is. But these are at a much more affordable price point, but I love these. I especially wear a lot of brown, so if I feel like I don't need like the Boss sunglasses, these are the ones that I'm wearing right now. I see so many other women wearing these as well. I will be taking both pairs of these with me to Greece, but I'm always trying out these Sunnies. I have a very narrow face, and Sojos Vision is the only sunglasses that I found that work for my face shape. And then just a few other random things. I love my claw clips. I usually have them, but I think I left one at my girlfriend's house, but I have seen a lot of claw clips that are going to be discounted for the Prime Big Day deals, so I will have those on my storefront. But I love a claw clip if I'm just gonna like put up all of my hair, or even last night I went out and I just pulled back some of my hair and then just put the claw clip in like that. So love me a good claw clip. And the last thing that I'm going to mention is chocolate. If you have a sweet tooth like me, I highly recommend, it's like the Marabou. It's the Swedish chocolate. One of my close girlfriends, Angelica Nikvist, another YouTuber, she had this chocolate. She is from Sweden, but she lives in Austin. And when I was visiting her, we had this chocolate, and I have ordered it like 8 times since. I love it. It's my favorite chocolate. I'm always reordering it from Amazon, and I would highly recommend it. Or I would not, if you want to have to keep repurchasing this chocolate, because it'll be the best chocolate that you've had. Like Hershey's who. This chocolate is so much better. So wanted to shout those out really quick. But those are 5 of my favorite hauls from the year, and just some of my favorite products in general, and some products that will be discounted for the Amazon Prime Big Day deals happening the 8th and 9th on Amazon. Again, you can check out my storefront if you want more ideas. Let me know if you will be shopping and what you'll be shopping for, and I can always give out some ideas and suggestions. Let me know if you need links to anything. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.